The world of coin collecting is filled with incredible stories of ordinary coins turning into extraordinary treasures, and the 1993 USA 5-cent coin, commonly known as the Jefferson Nickel, is one example that continues to attract attention from collectors around the world. At first glance, a 1993 nickel looks like a simple, everyday coin that millions of Americans use in daily transactions during the early 1990s. However, in the fascinating world of numismatics, even a common coin can become incredibly valuable if it carries rare characteristics, minting mistakes, or unusual conditions. Many collectors carefully search through old coin jars and pocket change because sometimes a hidden gem can appear where no one expected it. While most 1993 nickels are only worth their face value of 5 cents, certain rare versions can attract significant interest and surprisingly high prices in the collector's market. The 1993 Jefferson Nickel features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, one of the most influential figures in American history, and the third president of the United States. The design of this coin had already been in circulation for decades by 1993, having originally been introduced in 1938. On the front side, Jefferson's left-facing portrait dominates the coin, along with the inscriptions Liberty, the year 1993, and the phrase, "In God We Trust." The reverse side displays his famous home, Monticello, along with the words E Pluribus Unum, United States of America, and 5 cents. This classic design remained in use until 2004, making the 1993 nickel part of a long-running and historically significant coin series loved by collectors. What makes some 1993 nickels interesting is not the standard design, but the possibility of rare minting variations or errors. Coins are produced in massive quantities at U.S. mint facilities, and occasionally small mistakes happen during the production process. These mistakes can include off-center strikes, doubled letters, clipped planchets, or unusual die marks. When collectors discover such features on a coin, its value can increase dramatically because error coins are often rare and highly sought after. For example, if a 1993 nickel shows strong doubling on the letters or numbers, or if the design appears slightly misaligned, collectors may consider it a unique specimen worth preserving rather than spending. Another important factor that affects the value of a 1993 5-cent coin is the mint mark. In 1993, nickels were primarily produced at the United States mint facilities in Philadelphia and Denver. Coins from Philadelphia typically have no mint mark, while coins from Denver carry the letter D. The total number of coins produced at each mint can influence rarity. If a particular mint produced fewer coins, or if certain coins from that location are found with unusual characteristics, collectors may value them more highly. Although millions of 1993 nickels were minted, pristine examples in flawless condition can still stand out and attract collector demand. Condition is another crucial element in determining a coin's potential value. Coin collectors often use grading systems to evaluate how well a coin has been preserved. A nickel that has been circulating for decades usually shows scratches, worn details, and faded surfaces. However, a coin that remained protected, perhaps stored in a collection or never used in circulation, may appear nearly perfect even after many years. Such coins are sometimes graded as mint state, meaning they retain their original shine and sharp design details. A 1993 nickel in exceptional mint condition could be worth many times more than its face value simply because of its rarity in such pristine form. Another reason collectors pay attention to certain modern coins is the excitement of discovering hidden varieties. Sometimes subtle differences in the lettering, spacing, or die marks create what numismatists call variety. These varieties may only be noticed by experienced collectors who study coins under magnification. A small variation in the lettering of Liberty or the date could indicate that a different die was used during minting. While these differences may appear tiny to the average person, collectors often view them as fascinating historical details that make a coin special. Over time, these varieties can become recognized within the collecting community and may gain additional value. For many people, the real excitement of coin collecting lies in the possibility that a simple coin could hold hidden value. Stories occasionally appear about collectors discovering rare coins in ordinary places, such as old jars, inherited collections, or pocket change. Although most 1993 5-cent coins remain common, The idea that a rare error or exceptional specimen could exist keeps collectors searching carefully. The thrill of examining each coin, studying its details, and learning about its history is part of what makes numismatics such a rewarding hobby for millions of enthusiasts around the world. In the end, the 1993 Jefferson Nickel reminds us that even small and ordinary objects can carry historical and collectible significance. While it may not instantly turn someone into a millionaire, the coin represents a piece of American history and the long tradition of U.S. coinage. For collectors, every coin tells a story about the era in which it was produced and the people who used it. So if you ever come across a 1993 nickel, take a closer look before spending it. Examine the date, the mint mark, and the overall condition, because sometimes the smallest details can reveal surprising treasure hidden in plain sight. Money bag.